Okay, we did a shorts and we've got Israel's Son by Silverchair. So it's all about the old to the new. And to that song, his words to that song, you can look them up, okay? But I'm getting the energy of the death card energy as in major transformation. I just got done. I just got done.
Steve Love here.
Just a minute. We got Steve on over here. Okay, let's put Steve off. Okay, so what I'm getting is yesterday I ended up unsubscribing from a bunch of YouTubers again. So I'm down to just a couple. We keep advancing, and then the old becomes the new, and the new is different things, not necessarily no things, but different things. For instance, if you used to like classic rock and then you started listening to classical and then you got rid of the classic rock and went more into classical music, it's just the old is leaving and something new is coming. It's not that one is typically better than the other. Okay? After the death card, which I didn't put on the shorts, was the Three of Cups in reverse and St. Michael saying that people are having negative thoughts, so it's creating negative results. And you're not celebrating enough. So we had the Three of Cups in reverse, and I'm drawn to their eyes just glowing. Okay, and then we have St. Michael, which is saying positive thoughts create positive results, but it's in reverse. So what you're listening to is needing to change. So we need to do something different. I don't know what that is for you, but maybe you're listening to the news. Maybe you're listening to the wrong kind of frequency music. You'll have to figure that out. But there's a big ending. There's a big, we already told you about the initiation process. I know it's not right because I didn't flip it. I'm letting you guys see me. Okay, the initiation period, we went through that. We're all on a different level now. We all have a different assignment. In Astro last night, what did they want me to tell you about? Oh, yes. The thing about death, okay? At one time, I did not believe in the death penalty, and people wanted to know why. And I told them because if you kill a physical avatar, their soul just goes into another body and reincarnates. And that's true. So I preferred them being put in prison. Okay, now things have changed because we've closed off the reincarnation trap cycle and we're no longer reincarnating. So therefore, the death sentence or executing people at Gitmo or wherever, whatever's going on, right? There's a lot of stuff going on, is good, and that's why they're doing it. They're doing it because now these souls can't come back in and keep harming us over and over and over again. We don't have to keep coming back over and over and over again to try to end this. This is the end game, okay? This is the end game, old to new. And so now we want these people captured and executed because of the fact that we're putting them in different universes, we're putting them on different planets. It's pretty deep stuff. Again, I say it a lot. If you know, you know. If you don't, go down that rabbit hole and figure out what I'm saying. Okay, because this channel isn't here for me to explain it to you. I'm here to just tell you what the energy of your physical avatar is now. In Astro, we have classes and question and answer meetings where you can feel free to ask me any of this stuff. But it's too hard to tell you in the physical avatar. For example, there's words, right? I can say reincarnation cycle, reincarnation trap, reincarnation band. Right there's 3 different words for one thing I'm trying to say. Now, we've got people on all different levels, all different timelines. So imagine how I'm supposed to explain all that, right? So you just have to remember that this channel specifically is for me reading you what the energy is right now, so that you can kind of have, like in the old days, we used to read our horoscope. Well, that was fun, right? That was great. But it's so advanced now that now you're getting a talking hand, or you're getting a talking avatar that you can see, or you're getting a voice with cards. You're getting something every day that you can feel the energy. So when you get a video talking about all the executions, you'll realize that this is good. And when you say, well, how come in the old days to me, you know what, I'm just kind of talking like 20 years ago, whatever, you guys didn't want to kill them. You didn't want the death penalty. Well, I just explained why, okay? We didn't want that reincarnating. I'm not sure when the reincarnation trap stopped, because time is irrelevant in my head, but I know Ishmael Perez, I think, had said 2012, but I don't know for sure, and it doesn't matter. All that matters is that it's done. Okay, we don't have to keep coming back trying to get rid of evil, and they can quit coming back trying to kill us, because that's what they did over and over and over again. You know, you look at my regression and you see how many lives I've had. I'm pretty much of an expert at this, okay? Okay, so we're going to go on with the reading. We're going to shuffle the deck with Miss Mystic, and we're going to see what kind of a reading we get. So I wanted to just explain you that things change, and definitely in Astro, you can get all your answers and then bring it into the physical avatar, and you won't remember it, but it's in there. So just keep asking for it to come out. And my readings are supposed to ignite that. That's why I do it every morning. I don't do this for fame, fortune, nothing. I do this only to help you read the atmosphere, read the energy, what's going on, you know, what's really going on, not what they're telling me on TV, not what they're telling me on these other YouTube stations, what's really going on. Well, Miss Mystic will tell you. Bottom of the deck, the King of Cups is back, lots of love, okay? And the top of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, which is endings, new chapter, keep going, prioritize, and release the old. So everything just got backed up by these 2 cards, right? Okay, so the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups. Okay? King of Cups is that king that has lots and lots of love. He doesn't know how to show it real well. The King of Wands, he lets his ego get in the way too much. The King of Swords, he's very serious and very truthful, and sometimes that can get in the way. And the King of Pentacles sometimes is too money focused, too job related, but you put all 4 of them together and you have the Hierophant, who I'm waiting for. Yes, my Hierophant. Okay, my favorite deck, the Mage Tarot deck. We've got the Soul Contract and the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, she has everything she needs. She's just waiting for her Hierophant, and because it's a soul contract. So we're playing out our soul contract, and that's exactly what we're doing. We want the celebration card upright, the 3 of Cups, and we want St. Michael to say we have positive thoughts, not negative thoughts. All right. So we have the Empress. The Empress is all four queens. So the Emperor, I went from Emperor, I skipped over him and went right to the Hierophant. But the Emperor is all four kings. And the reason I skipped the Emperor and went straight to the Hierophant is because I'm already four queens, I'm already four kings, I'm on to the new. The death energy is all around me, and I am ready for the Hierophant and finish the soul contract. Now, we're doing that in 5D and higher. That's an absolute. But to bring it into the physical, it takes more time because we are playing out a movie. You hear this all the time. We're playing out a movie. And I'm just here to help you get through that movie. It's kind of like being a director in a movie, right? And you're the actors, but you're also the producers. I'm just helping you. I'm just directing you. I'm a spirit guide. I'm an astro channeler. Okay? So we've got eternal love from St. Michael. So that's what we're focused on. And we just talked all about that. We're getting rid of Six of Cups. We're getting rid of the past. We're making peace with the past. That's what we're doing. We're making peace with the past. And self-respect is really important because self-respect is what gets you through the four kings, the four queens, turns you into that empress and that emperor. Respect does not come from without. It comes from within. Okay? So if you're telling me somebody disrespected you, it's like, well, you let them, because respect comes from within. So watch yourself. Again, words are spells. Watch yourself when you start talking, because that is one that gets a lot of people. They'll say, that was disrespectful. Somebody disrespected me. You have no respect. And that's really not true. What they're doing is what they do. How you interpret it is how you interpret it. And if you're doing, that's actually negative. That's what St. Michael's saying with that negative thoughts. You're letting their respect for you harming you when respect comes from within. That was a hard one for me to learn. I learned that one. You learn all this stuff through going through the assignments of the four kings and the four queens. That's why I told you some of you are on different levels, because we're all at different levels. We're all at different timelines. Okay? And then after that, we have use your imagination and you'll see the answer. So that's basically summing it up. We have eternal love coming in. You're already in 5D and higher with them. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going through your assignments, but know that we're on a whole different assignment now. And this assignment is anything from the old you should try to get rid of. Okay? So I don't know what that means for everybody, but I can tell you in my life, it's definitely listening to every month or two I get new channelers that I'm listening to channels. I get rid of furniture, I get rid of certain musics, I get rid of definitely people, you know. People, it's pretty much down to just pets, because there's not a whole lot of people that are on my timeline. And the ones that are, I can watch them on YouTube, like Steve's Love Tarot. We've got CCC readings. We've got Chosen Chronicles with Seraphim. You know, we're getting down there. It's not taking me real long to tell you who I listen to. Okay, you guys, I'm going to finish this up. I just wanted to bring in the energy and listen to Israel's Son. Check out the lyrics. Know that we're in this death energy. All the old is leaving. All the new is coming in. Okay? Now, we'll just pick a couple cards to end it. I'll go ahead and shuffle the Rider-Waite deck. I want to shout out to all of you that have been texting me or emailing me. I appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out how to keep the comments off. I think I did a good job. I think the live chat was not on today. I think I figured out how to turn off the live chat so the energy doesn't get disrupted. And I think I know how to do the comments on the when you rewatch it. It's just that we don't need these low vibes, okay? Now, I was not getting a lot of negative comments. I was not getting a lot of, what do you call them, trolls. It's just that the comments are distracting, and I want to give you the right kind of reading. I want the spirit to be able to talk to me without distractions, because we are in a very crucial time right now. And just like me telling you about the executions, you may feel overwhelmed that all these people have already been taken out and their souls, you may be thinking, are reincarnating, and they're not, because we're so used to that. It's like every time somebody evil died, I'd be like, oh shit, well, they're just coming back to do it again. And it's very depressing. And I've been here over and over and over again. Well, now they're not coming back anymore. And that's refreshing. It feels so much lighter. So if you're feeling lighter because of all these executions, great. Now you're going to get people that say that's bullshit, because they still see them on TV, right? Well, like I said, everything you're watching and everything you're seeing really isn't the truth. It's 1717 was just on the clock. Yeah, you're in one big Truman Show, let me tell you. So if you're thinking that's all bullshit, you probably don't want to watch this channel. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. Ace of Pentacles, it's really slow. That's that slow moving energy. Slowest card probably ever. But look what they're holding. They've got victory at the end. Okay? So that's the star that I used to draw when I was a kid everywhere. So that's it. And that's what we're going to do. We're getting victory. Victory after a long, long battle. Because we walked away from the past, the 8 broken cups, and we said no more. Like I said, this was all supposed to happen back in the Kennedy day, but it got postponed. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. So this is usually the card of the miser and hoarding, but the energy I'm getting off of it is your energy. It's hoarding your energy, not giving it out to everybody. Just like I said with the comments, the reason I'm doing that is because I'm hoarding my energy. I don't want to have my negative comments being affecting your reading. So I'm doing it for you, not because of me per se, because I'm being attacked and it bothers me. No, that's not it at all. That's the farthest thing from the truth. The only reason the comments are being shut off and I'm doing this is because I want my energy to be 100% for you, because like I said, we're going through some shit right now. Not only are we going through the movie part in the real world, right? We got all these upgrades happening in our body. If you listen to Chosen Chronicles with Seraphine, that will be your answer. She puts out probably 2 or 3 videos a day. They're about a half hour long, and those will really explain to you what's going on in your physical avatar and the Galactic Federation. So you want to definitely check that out. And I definitely recommend Steve's Love Tarot because that's the soulmate journey. You know, that's what we're doing. We're bringing in our soulmates. So, okay, enough from me, you guys. I hope you got the gist of all this. It's the death card energy, old to new. I love you. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.